Welcome everyone. This is today, July 6th, Monday, first day for our Esummer Advanced Master's class. So everything that you need to know is right over here. So there's class recordings, course outline, course calendar. So I'm gonna look at the course calendar every day. That's how we start our day. Open the course calendar and make sure that you are looking at which day it is today. Okay, so please take a look at this course calendar. Very important. It tells you when your assignments and quizzes are due for and which day they are released and which they are due. So, for example, I'll zoom in. Today is Monday, and we're going to work on Unit 1, Part 1 activities from 1.1 to 1.6. Once again, as I stated in the course outline or orientation, we do not have enough time to cover every single aspect, section, lesson. This is an asynchronous course. It is your responsibility to go through the course material, the course content, and teach yourselves. My 1 hour lesson that I'm doing right now from 9 to 10 will not cover everything. So, and I know I'll throughout the course I will get emails. I always do. There's always some people that email me saying, Mr. Khan, you forgot to cover this, Mr. Khan. Oh, we didn't. I'm like, yes, I know. I will not be covering every section. So please understand that. That being said, I will do my best to cover, the most important things that I feel are difficult for students to understand, or things that we will cover, or that are, the most important ones. So yeah, that's the thing. The other thing that you need to know is this green right here. These are your quizzes. This yellow here, these are your assignments. So if you go to Brightspace, there is quizzes and there are assignments. So quizzes, assignments. Understand the difference. Quizzes are multiple choice. Assignments are written. So tomorrow is our first quiz, and you will get from roughly 12:01 a.m., meaning the beginning of the day, like in the night, all the way till 11:59 p.m. So you get the whole 24 hours time frame to do that quiz. But you don't get 24 hours to actually do the quiz. It's just a time frame that you can start the quiz, and you have to finish the quiz within 1 hour or up to a maximum of 2 hours of starting the quiz. So we've given everyone 60 minutes plus an extra 60 minutes extra time for those students who need it. So if you don't need the extra time, you can finish it earlier than 60 minutes or within 60 minutes. If you need extra time, you have up to 2 hours. These are quizzes. This is for everyone. So we've kind of standardized it for everyone. So everyone gets up to 2 hours if they need it. Yeah, that's that. So quizzes, assignments, same thing. The time limit, I think for assignments is a little bit longer. I'll double check once I post that first assignment. You will see how long you get, whether it's 1 hour or 2 hours. And for assignments, it is written. Oh, good question. Do we have to submit paperwork for the quiz? Let me double check. Give me a second. Yeah, okay. So from the looks of it, the quizzes, you do not need to submit any paperwork. It is just multiple choice. It's all or whatever type of questions they are. They are under the quizzes section, so you do not need to submit any paperwork or upload any PDFs or anything like that. But for assignments, it is going to be primarily all written work, so you need to submit a PDF. And I'll when we get to the first assignment, I'll reiterate that. All right, so first quiz tomorrow. Boom. I think we can start today. I think that was it. If there's any other questions, just type it in the chat, and I'll read and answer those questions. But yeah, I think that's everything for now. Okay, yeah, the biggest thing now, obviously. So this is where our lessons are coming from. So the ministry TDSB, they've created a course shell for you guys, with notes and assignments and lessons and they discuss a bunch of stuff. So when it comes to these things, this is just information for you to learn and teach yourselves. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is that my notes that I will be using will be different from this. So this is for you guys to go through and for you guys to learn and teach yourselves. And this is the asynchronous part. My notes are going to be here under Mr. Khan's lessons. I'm going to hide all the other ones until we get to those units. And yeah, we'll start with unit 1. So this is my notes, unit 1, lesson 1. So the videos that you'll be watching, or if you're live, then you'll be seeing me for, are going to be based on these lessons. So these are my notes, and they come with a filled-in version as well. So they have the filled-in version to talk about exactly the same material and concepts. And there's some homework questions as well for you guys. Now, once again, your marks only come from the quizzes and assignments. Any extra homework, any extra discussion, and anything extra is just solely for your benefit, for you to learn and understand the material. It is not for your grade in this course. So if you do the homework, if you don't do homework, it doesn't affect your mark. And yeah, that's about it. And there is a link to a lesson 2. Once again, this is not my recording. This is just extra material. If you want to spend time, you can listen to these videos. Now, my first video is going to be here, and I'm going to post it here, and you will see what that looks like.